Moses was homeless. Jesus was homeless. Prophet Muhammad was homeless. The Bible teaches us, do not despise the thief if he or she steals to satisfy their hunger. Prisoners go back to prison when they can't adjust to society. Let's look at this. When a black bear comes out of hibernation, it's like a black man coming out of prison. He's groggy, disorientated. He's a little slow. He has to reacclimate to the environment. He has to adjust. He has to adapt or die off. The black bear doesn't have bad intentions, nor does the black man. But the natural order of things, being what they are mathematically, cause and effect, actions and reactions. There's not too many trout in the stream right now that's still upstream. It's not too many berries for them to pick. Spring just began. The berries are still a little bitter, a little sour. Can't go get a job. Unemployment is still up. So what happens? Usually the black bear has to go into survival mode because the first law of nature is self-preservation. Some bears steal honey from the bees. Naturally, the bees want to attack. But the thick black coat of that black bear protects it from the sting of the parole board, the police, and all those that want to take down that black bear. But if those bees get inside the black bear's or the black man's eyes, if they can make you lose sight, make you lose vision, they can get you. You'll stumble and fall off a cliff. The black bear loves those berries. But if the berries are not in season, it's not too many berries for him to eat. So after hibernation, the black bear, like the black man, tries to find the sweeter things in life. But unemployment is still up. There's very few jobs left around. So the black man has a serious predicament that he finds himself in. Can these few berries fill a huge black bear? Of course not. They're just a snack. Can these low-paying jobs take care of black man's needs? Can he get an apartment, pay his utilities for food, clothing? Of course not. The struggle continues. Black bear after hibernation, like the black man after prison, is trying to come up, trying to catch something, trying to snatch something up. But the fish still upstream. Unemployment still up. But every now and then, that black bear, that black man, might be able to snatch something up. It might come up. Gotta be patient. Gotta be dedicated and focused. Gotta be resilient. And every now and then, mathematics works in the black bear's or the black man's favor. And he comes up and he eats. Teach a man to catch a fish and he eats for a day. Or teach him a fish, he eats for a lifetime. So that black bear tries to get some of that honey from those bees. Naturally, they're going to attack. Naturally, they're going to repel that bear. Now, the unskilled bear is not going to be able to really gain access to too much honey because it's going to get stung up. But that smart bear, that gangster bear, He ain't playing no game now to come in and smash and grab. I mean, so even though there's a whole army of bees, when that real bear comes, it's like, nah, run that in, all that, yeah, yeah. Naturally, bees attack, but that skilled bear repels, comes up, and go break off the homies. Now, I mean, everybody gonna eat that sweetness, baby. Everybody gonna eat, baby. Everybody gonna get this money. Let me tell y'all a story that's older than the biblical tree of life. The baobab tree in ancient Africa was considered the tree of life. They used to make clothing out of it, use the bark of the tree, the roots of the tree, every part of that tree. But the African griots, they used to gather up under that tree and they used to tell the stories, the legends, the history, the her story, our story of our people under that tree. Now, these stories were not designed to be all about facts and figures and mathematics and reality, but to pass down generational data, information. You see, like a computer, information does not become information. Originally, information is merely data, the language of the gods, the language of the universe, binary codes, zeros and ones, protons and electrons, positives and negatives, life and death, up and down, darkness and light. But once that data goes through a transformer and is processed, then it becomes information. Then it becomes, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The messenger's message in this age of mess teaches us in our lessons, have you not learned that your word shall be bond, and bond is life? Let's look at this. Once upon a time in the hood, there was this black bear, who just woke up from hibernation or the jail. It could be the county, it could be a private jail, the state, it could be the federal. It could be a slave ship. It could be a baby imprisoned in a crib. It could be somebody locked in a dead-end job. It could be somebody without reparations locked in the wilderness of North America. Basically, this black bear who just woke up from hibernation was starving like crazy. Eventually strolled down to the river, hoping to catch some fish, get a job, do the right thing, go to school, get your degree, But the fish were all upstream. They were chilling. Unemployment was still up. You had the haves and the have-nots. You had the rich, the middle class, and the poor. The poor wanted to get what the middle class had, and the middle class wanted to get what the rich had, and the rich wanted to keep what they had. So everybody was in a struggle. We call it capitalism. The poor calls it imperialism. Then the bear remembered the honey stashed hidden in the trees. And with a hungry determination, he made his way over there, knowing the bees wouldn't be happy. But man, that sweet honey, that sweet money was calling his name. He swatted at the hive, and honey started dripping down like pure gold. He was in heaven on earth, munching away. But those bees were not playing. They intended to keep what they formed. They came at him, stinging like crazy. But that thick bear fur helped him out while he kept eating. Still, those bees got clever, going for his eyes. The bear got all disoriented, and he lost his plan of action. He lost his vision. He lost his scope and lost his balance, tumbling off a cliff and crashing down hard. Boom, he fell. The forest went quiet, and the bear learned a hard lesson. Just like he needed help after waking up from that long hibernation, that long sleep, folks coming home from tough times need the support of their community to stay on track, to prevent recidivism. It's a reminder that when you're hungry, whether for food or something deeper, it can drive you to make risky choices. As the saying goes in the Bible, no one judges someone who steals when they're just trying to survive, but you gotta restore what you've taken. True healing and success come when there is common unity promoted in a community. So true healing and prosperity comes when the community has your back, helping you rise up instead of falling off of the edge. Assalamu alaikum. Peace to the gods. Peace to the goddesses. I am your brother in the struggle for peace, truth, prosperity, freedom, justice, and equality. Brother Minister Alifullah. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button. #NOI Report.